beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike two. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Chris Bryant is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Neshek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. In to score, the runner from third.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there. And they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Myers is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Throw won't get him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. To second for one. On to Hosmer. A double play, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you. Craig Kimbrell will come out and take the ball. Here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 47.
Jake Cronenworth will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Mitch Moreland. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Jason Castro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Fastball swung on and missed. Looking at his career totals, Castro is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The 1-0. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And oh, look inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
This is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The relay throw. Now over to first, and he's safe getting back. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. At the plate, Manny Machado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball well outside.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the letters 0-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Ready with the 1-1. Driven nicely into the gap. And the second run will score as well, as he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series. And he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. So now to the plate, Austin Nola. Yes. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner. Foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Digging in now, Eric Hosmer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here's the 3-0. Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. Hayward looks up. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. He pulls this one into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A little roller toward the hole. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. Jason Kipnis is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Tim Hill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. A ball and no strikes, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 delivery.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Striding in once again, Javier Baez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 men are on with 2 men out, and he fouls this one off. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the second run will score as well. So 2 runs are in on the double there, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Jeremy.
Trent Grisham is up on the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1, here it comes. Grisham is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Trent Grisham is retired to kick off the inning. First offering on its way. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Jorge Mateo will come on now and pinch run here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Possible go-ahead runs on first. 1 away. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season as they've taken a 2-run lead. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. His second of the game as they jump ahead by 3. Dan Winkler comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Will Myers is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball 1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. 3 runs already home here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And it's a foul ball. The 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. In now, Austin Nola, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there, 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Still only 1 out in the inning. Runner goes for second. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
In his career, Hosmer hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
3-0 to him now.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. Digging in, Jake Cronenworth. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. Garrett Richards gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wilson Contreras is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. The next Cub up, David Bodie. He went deep back in the 5th. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball. 1-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what? Make another good pitch.
Mateo is there. 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Into the bleachers and out of here. Cameron Maben will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. Maben rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Jason Hayward is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. The relay. The tag, and he's out going for second. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 3 runs. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now in the box, Mitch Moreland. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. 0-1 the count. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in, Jorge Mateo, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And the inning is over. Padres down in. Trevor Rosenthal is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Ian Happ is at the plate as he watches ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Chris Bryant is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Ready to take his hacks again. Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out. Was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Plate now, Will Myers, as he rips it on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. To the plate now, Austin Nola. And it looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got it to second for 1. Well, 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Eric Hosmer, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. 1-0 the count. One and 0 count. The pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Runners at the corners. 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quite?
And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, Dero. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. And, oh, look out as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Trevor Rosenthal started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Well hit on a line, and that'll get down into left center field. Now a long throw to third. And the second run will score as well. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. So the nearly bat around here is 8. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Behind 0-2 now. This one's flared out toward left. Tatis ranging into the outfield. In there, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away. 0-2, here it is. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. Fouled off. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Jason Hayward is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy set.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. To second for 1. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see.
And it's a base hit, and we are tied here in the 9th.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So hold. Pedro Strop takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jorge Mateo. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right. They're a good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking in You have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-0. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. The 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A swinging strike. And now it's 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first. One away. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
To 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone into the bleachers. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they jump ahead by 3. Into the box now, Austin Nova, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, Eric Hosmer. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. From the stretch. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And way gone. And that cleared the shrubbery. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. His third home run of the ball game as they open up a 4-run lead.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
In now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the bottom of the inning now, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. This is line to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Myers is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Kyle Schwarber comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Into the box now, Pedro Strop. And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up. Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
26-22 this afternoon. The San Diego Padres were impossible to contain in the batter's box as they posted 22 total hits. Kirby Yates gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.